The begins with a pink-haired diva. We'll call her Rose. She's buzzing with energy, arms wide, grinning like a game show host. She shouts, "This is your shot. Step up and be a hero. Your story begins now." The crowd watches the billboard plastered across the Hero Association Tower. Some lads whistle. One says, "Wow, she's stunning, prettier than any idol." The other nods saying, "But weird, innit? She only pops up in ads. Never seen her in a raid." In the street below, a hooded figure walks quietly. It's Rose herself, face hidden beneath the cap. The year is 20XX. The sky split open and monsters poured out. Giant beasts tearing cities apart. Humanity thrown into chaos. But in the middle of despair, a strange gift appeared. People awakened with powers, glowing light around their bodies. This force was called aura. The colour of aura marked their strength. From weaklings in blue to legends in red to the untouchable S-rank gods. Aura became the scale the whole world lived by. Those chosen few, the only shield against monsters, were crowned with a title, heroes. Then the camera pulls back. A director yells, "Cut." Rose stands on set in her frilly dress. "Oi, you're the mascot. All you gotta do is smile." She sighs, mutters under her breath, "Fine. I'll try again." Rose forces out an apology. Camera lights blinding her. The director barks, "No, wider smile. Come on, you are Cure Girl, the mascot." A creep with glasses grins, shouting, "Yeah, that's it. Smile brighter. Perfect. Smile wider." Rose stretches her lips into a fake grin. Lights flashing around her. But in her head, she whispers, "This is not the life I wanted as a hero." Her mind drifts back to childhood. Little Rose, staring at the telly, dreaming of saving people. She discovered her healing aura in middle school, glowing hands full of promise. When she got ranked as an A-grade hero, she was. Thrilled, proud, standing beside other elites. But reality was blood and screams, men torn apart as she desperately shouted, "Heal," again and again. Blood-covered streets, men screaming for help, hands reaching out, shouting, "Heal! Hurry! Save us!" Rose stood frozen, heart pounding, breath shallow as a beast tore through her team. She wanted to move to cast her healing aura, but fear locked her in place. She watched, helpless. I was paralyzed with fear. She thinks, couldn't do a thing. Later, back in the city, whispers spread. Rose, the healer, who couldn't even use her skills. Her value wasn't power, only her looks. So she was pushed from raid team to photo shoot, one ad after another. She hid herself under a hood, ashamed, terrified that people would see the truth that she was powerless. Now even a random shove on the street knocks her down. She mutters, "Ha, even a telephone pole gets more respect than me." Rose hears crying. She turns and spots a tiny creature coughing in a box. She gasps, "A cat." The little furball wheezes, eyes watery. She kneels, concerned, saying, "You don't look like a stray. What monster left you like this?" Her eyes catch the collar. One word engraved, "Stronger." She follows the sign to a gym named Fitness Stronger. She steps inside, calling, "Anyone here? I found your cat." From the back, loud grunts echo. A voice shouts, "Lift your butt higher. Trust me, endure it, it will only hurt for a bit." Rose sneaks inside the gym. Hears grunts and cries. She peeks and nearly chokes, seeing two lads training, one shouting, "The first time always hurts just a bit more." She freezes, eyes wide, thinking she's walked into madness. One lad groans, "Someone's here." A tall bloke turns. We'll call him Tiger, built like a wall. Tiger print shirt stretching over muscles. He spots her and beams. "Oi, a gym baby, don't be shy, come in." Rose stares horrified, muttering, "What's with that tacky tiger outfit?" She holds up the cat, trying to explain, but Tiger just looks at it dead serious and says, "A cat." The little furball stands proud, collar shining, and meows like it owns the place. Tiger squints at the cat. It meows like it owns the joint. He smirks, "Yep, that's ours." Suddenly, the gym lads swarm. Rose, one shouts, "Get her some protein." Another pokes her arms, calling them noodles. Someone else grabs her wrist, saying knees are about to snap. They circle her like vultures, praising their timing, saying if she came later, she'd be dead meat. Rose panics, eyes darting. Tiger looms over her, grin wide. "Don't worry, love. We'll make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy." She stutters. "Pardon? Easy what?" Tiger's smile sharpens. He growls, "What do you think? PT, personal training." Tiger claps his hands. shouting, "Raise your head! Engage your core! Squat!" Rose wobbles, knees shaking. She tries to protest, but he keeps barking. "Straighten your back! Deadlift, arms straight, bench press!" She nearly collapses, gasping, as Tiger yells, "Break! 1 minute only!" Sweat drips. She mutters, "This guy doesn't listen at all. My body's done after 10 seconds." Suddenly, a loud beep rings. Rose checks her phone. His smile drops. Rose freezes, eyes wide. Something serious just triggered. A red warning flashes. Monster alarm. B-rank threat nearby. Civilians evacuate. Heroes respond. Rose stares at her phone. Hands trembling. Closest hero within 1 kilometer. It's her. Panic surges. What do I do? Even if I went, I can't fight. Tiger notices her frozen. He asks, "What, you heading to the loo or out the door?" She stammers, "No, that's not." Tiger cuts her off. "Go." She clenches her fist, whispering, "But even if I go." Tiger locks eyes. Steady voice. "Wanna go? And stop holding back. Do what you actually want." Tiger's words echo. Don't regret it later. Rose bolts from the gym, hood pulled low, feet pounding the pavement. Tiger scratches his head, muttering, "Guess she was desperate for the loo." Finds the roll missing, shrugs, while Rose is already sprinting through the streets. Screams erupt, a beast rampages. People fleeing, dust everywhere. Rose gasps. No other heroes around, it's just me. She spots the monster. A hulking lizard dog thing. Tagged Nonomon, codename Betty. Skill super strength, jaws snapping, buildings crumbling. Her heart races, but she clenches her fists. I need to do what I can. A girl screams, pinned under rubble. The beast looms ready to crush her. Rose freezes, breath sharp, heart pounding. She whispers, "No, I'm the only one who can help." Her mind shouts, "What are you doing? Move! Hurry! You're a hero!" She clenches her teeth, begging herself to act, instead of posing like a mascot. Finally, she bolts, grabs the girl and yells, "Run!" Debris crashes around them. The monster's claw swipes, but Rose shields the girl, dragging her away. Rose's eyes widen. She gasps. I moved. She actually acted. She shields the girl, asking, "Can you stand?" The girl trembles, calling her Cure Girl, saying she was terrified. But the monster charges, massive fists swinging down. Rose throws herself forward, aura flaring. She slams a punch straight into its jaw, sending the beast flying back with a shockwave. Rose steadies her breath, thinking, thank God a hero is nearby. Then a heavy step shakes the ground. A voice booms, "Goodness, look at this. Alpha male is here." Tiger appears, fists clenched, muscles bulging, sunlight hitting him like a spotlight. Rose gasps, recognizing him. He grins, saying, "I told you the bathroom was on your left." The beast charges, slamming a brutal punch straight into his jaw, sending both Tiger and Rose flying through the battlefield. Tiger charges, rocks flying, slamming into the monster again and again. The ground shakes with each hit. The beast roars, jaws wide, trying to bite him in half. But Tiger plants his feet, grabs its maw, forcing it back with raw strength. Rose watches, stunned. She can't see any aura glowing off him. Her mind races. Is he just a normal bloke? Then why throw himself in like this? Why risk it all? Tiger quips the beast and hulls it down with raw force, rubble flying everywhere. Rose screams in her head, "Get away, you'll die!" Aren't you scared? Tiger only grins, blood on his face, growling, "Is that all you got, you fat lard?" Rose holds the girl tight, eyes wide, thinking, does he have some hidden power? Tiger snarls, "You'll never win against me because..." Rose whispers, "Because what?" Tiger explains you can't win because the A-rank hero Cure Girl is right here. Rose freezes, clutching the child, eyes wide. What Tiger points at her, grinning like a madman, his secret weapon is her. Rose stammers, "His secret weapon is me." She shakes in disbelief, while Tiger just smirks, ready to tape the next hit. The monster slams him in the air, and she just mutters, I'm sorry. Tiger takes a brutal hit, blood spilling. Rose panics, thinking, it's not because of me. He's gonna die. I can't freeze forever. Rose screams, "Heal! Heal!" Her voice cracking. The monster suddenly lunges forward, fists blazing like a one-punch man. Bursts, smashing the ground apart. She keeps crying, "Just this once, please," as Tiger takes the full brunt. His body slammed down, earth splitting under him. Rose gasps. "Ah!" Frozen in shock as the monster lifts its head, eyes glowing with a savage light. Our lad lies battered in the rubble, yet still smirks through the blood as the hulking beast looms closer. Cure girl trembling with tears in her eyes, whispering like always, "I." Then she snaps, screaming, "Oi, lizard!" The monster whirls, but Tiger forces himself up, muttering, "This hurts my pride. I'll admit you got me once, but don't think you're looking down on me forever." Muscles tense, aura bursting, he charges again, fists colliding with the monster's skull in an earth-splitting smash. The beast roars in fury, Tiger coughs blood, grinning through the pain, muttering, "That stung more than I thought." The lad lies battered, grinning through blood. "Oh, I'm not saying it's your fault, so stop crying like a baby." Her tears spill harder, but his words hit. What's this? In the hero, yet in being comforted by a citizen. The beast roars, charging back in. He braces, teeth clenched. Just once, even if it's just once, please. A burst of light erupts from her, raw and desperate. The ground shakes, the city skyline swallowed in a crimson explosion. The beast freezes, eyes wide, then the bloke cracks a grin, lifting a slab of concrete over his head, energy pouring out of him. He chuckles when it hits. It really hits. Her vision locks onto him, glowing with desperation. She shouts, "Hero," and light bursts around her, power flaring. Her class awakens. Cure girl, Lee Hyun's skill heal, restoring the wounds of her target. He wipes the blood from his mouth, laughing, slaying a monster with a pretty girl who just awakened. The beast growls, ready to strike. He roars, "This is the beast," and launches himself straight into the fight. Fists. Swinging with raw madness, the lad grips a massive pillar, grinning wide. Now here comes a big one. The monster roars, "No," but he swings the pillar like a bat, smashing it across the creature. The ground splits, buildings shake. The monster wails, "No," again, staggering from the blow, blood spraying. Our lad frowns. Why is this thong so weak? Then his buddy shouting, "Malwang." The redhead lad from the gym launches in, shouting, "Nuclear weapon delivery," hurling a massive pig trotter through the air. Our brute catches it, mid-swing, eyes lighting up as the scent hits him. Oh, this scent! Could it be? Since the year 1986, boasting 40 years of history and tradition, Jang Chun-dong jumbo pig trotters. He sinks his teeth in, juices dripping, grinning wide. This is the shit. You can feel the protein rushing through every vein. Jang Chun-dong jumbo pig trotters and boiled pork. This is it. The beast roars, muscles swelling, eyes glowing yellow. As the earth trembles under his step, the monster lunges with a furious roar, but our lad smirks through the chaos. He tightens his grip around the massive trotter, swinging mid-bite as if it were a weapon. He sneers, "Hey, they say even dogs should be left alone while eating. Or do you want a taste too?" The beast growls, but he doesn't wait. Raising his arm, he bellows, "Raise protein," and slams forward. The clash booms like thunder. He follows up protein dumbbell hammer. The strike rattles the ground. Then he twists, low leg press kick, cracking straight into the beast's torso. Blood sprays as he powers on. Protein dumbbell, mouth lap pull down, and he yanks the monster's head down, driving it brutally into the rubble. The clash rages on. Fists cracking against scale and bone. The lad growls, alternate protein rush hammering down with raw force. His grip twists into a pig leg curl, veins bulging, casein compound get. He snarls, driving his fist through the monster. The healer girl's eyes blaze wide. She screams, heal, pink light exploding from her hands, wrapping around his shredded arm, torn muscle, knitting back together, glowing with divine strength. Wait. Isn't pink or red aura is S rank, and she's A rank healer, so am I missing something? Or the artist went cheeky, sneaked in this shit? What a bastard. Our lad drops from above, fist blazing with that pink divine glow. He roars like it could swallow the sky. He smashes down with a thunderous crack. The ground splits and shockwaves tear the air apart. Rubble flies everywhere. Rose stares wide-eyed at the carnage, heart racing. Then silence falls. The beast lies broken, its massive frame crumbling into the ruins. Smoke rising over the city, and a quiet voice cuts through the dust. Your story starts now. Our lad staggers forward, arms stretched out, his hand reaching for Rose. He asks with a strained grin, "Is that how you do it?" She stares, heart pounding, a premonition flashing through her mind. She thinks, "Not in times like this." And her lips curve into a soft smile. Her vision blurs as she sees the paper stained with blood. A gym contract clutched tight. His words echo that something was different this time. Rose gasps, eyes wide, but before she can react, he flashes that mad grin. Ink and blood sealing the deal. He shouts, "A new member has joined," and suddenly he's bouncing around with the beasts dancing, shouting, lit, while Rose looks on stunned. Rose stares in shock, her voice trembling. Yeah, she mutters, a chill creeping over her. She admits to herself she had an ominous prediction like that. Below the battlefield lies shattered concrete and dust. The fallen beast sprawled out lifeless, while our lad jumps about, fists pumping, yelling, "This is it!" And the others cry out, "It really is." Our lad bellows across the gym, "Stop messing about, lift with discipline." The girl strains under the bar, her arms trembling. Her mind screaming, "What the hell am I even doing here?" He flashes that mad grin, holding the blood-stained contract. "Congratulations, Miss Jihin. You're now part of Easy Fun Gym." She panics, trying to deny it, but he cuts her off. Unlimited personal training sessions, $100 a month for a year. That's a bargain you won't find anywhere. His smile stretches unsettling. "Miss Jihin, you're on your way to becoming the healthiest creature on this planet." Back in the gym, he looms over her again, barking, "Oi, what do you think you're doing? Lift with form. Discipline." She's crying mid-workout, hands trembling, no strength left. She just wants to go home. But then remembers that night. She suddenly burst with power and could use her abilities again. She wonders if it's linked to Horse King. Maybe training near him is triggering it. Still feels wrong though. She doesn't get it. Later, outside, she bumps into a stray cat, drops it into his arms. He casually thanks her, calling it carrot and stick treatment, while she's just baffled. Then she sprays herself with cold water to cool off. Rian hands her a bottle with a grin. "First time's rough, yeah? Stay hydrated." She accepts it quietly. "Thanks, Kiwoong." Rian laughs. "Even if it's hard now, the sweat you spill becomes muscle. If you plant seeds, they'll grow." A script slips out his bag. She picks it up. "Or you drop this. A secret." Flustered, he scratches his head. "It's a movie script. I'm acting on the side." Her eyes light up. "Really? Can I see?" He nods. "Yeah, sure." Flipping through, she smirks. "You're a villain. A small fry one too. Must sting not being the lead." Rian shakes his head. "Not at all. To make a hero shine, a villain has to exist." His smile sharpens. "I like it. Villain roles are what I enjoy." Rose watches him with wide eyes, thinking, Rian's incredible. He doesn't care what people think. Rian chuckles mid-set. "Should I add some more weight then?" Her face lights up. "I should get his autograph later." Then she freezes. "Huh?" Dark energy spills into the gym, twisting the air. Rian's arms buckle under the barbell. "Oh, not like this." Rose panics. "Rian, are you all right?" He groans through gritted teeth. "Ugh, this." She screams. "Horse King Rian is gonna get crushed." Our lad bursts in furious. "You turd ass! What the fuck do you think you're doing?" Our lad rips into Rian with no filter, shouting that even calling him shit is disrespectful to actual shit. Rose flinches, asking what the hell he's doing, while Rian's teeth grind under the pressure. Rian pants out broken words, his body trembling. "Sorry," he mutters, "but our lad isn't letting up. You useless clown! Are you renting space with all that babbling? You'd lose an arm wrestle to a bloody anchovy. You can't even bench an average man, yet you dream of swallowing mountains of chicken breasts. Look at those elbows, bent like a toddler's sketch. Straight 'em out or call yourself." Mum, to help, Rian bites down hard, pushing back against the crushing weight. "Just a bit more, just a bit. The words of our lad keep stabbing. I'm the full package, you're just dead luggage. Tell anyone you train here and I'll beat you bloody. Pack your shit and get out of my gym." But Rian's roar drowns it out. "Fuck, a little more, just a bit more." His arms quake, blood vessels bursting as he drags the bar up, leaving Rose staring. Rian roars through gritted teeth, begging for more insults, his eyes bloodshot with desperation. He wants the abuse to fuel him. The coach smirks, spitting venom. What should I do? Work you till you crack yourself. Ryan strains, whispering that he is so close, almost there. The coach watches baffled while Ryan's face twists into a weirdly proud grin, refreshed by the torment. Suddenly, the alarm blares across the gym, a mission summon lighting up the air, calling all heroes for cleanup and rebuilding duty. The coach glances at the glowing screen and turns to the group. Shall we then? Ryan's mate frowns. This is only for heroes. Will he be all right? It could be dangerous. The coach only smirks. Dangerous? Did I not tell you? Ryan bolts forward, legs pounding the ground like a beast unleashed. That guy's a Class B hero. The city comes into view. Ruins scattered everywhere, glowing green energy snaking through cracked stone. Banners flare. Summons city recovery, Site A to C class heroes. Around them, fighters are already at work, telekinetics hauling rubble, brawlers smashing debris, powers flashing left and right. Rian strides in, calm but sharp like he owns the ground he walks on. One of the lads gestures. There's Rian. Should we get started too? Rose gives a small nod. Ah, yes. A blonde spots her, grin spreading. Holy shit, you're Cure Girl, right? The blonde lad beams, holding up his phone. Oh my god, you're Rose, yeah, I saw your TikTok Tangula challenge. Rose flashes in his imagination, dressed like some idol, bouncing about with sparkles and hearts. He squeals inside, some babe, buy me some malatang. Back in reality, Rose keeps her cap low, unimpressed. The fanboy pleads. This is brilliant, can you do the challenge for me? I'll stick it on Insta, it'll blow up. Rose sighs, sorry, I'm on a mission right now. He cuts her off, grabbing her arm. Stop lying. Cure Girl doesn't skip fun missions like this. Just do it once. Rose twists free, smacking his hand. Oi, hands off. Our lad, watching nearby, mutters with his usual deadpan. Mate, can you not? The blonde still won't quit. Fine, I'll buy you dinner, yeah? Malatang, extra spicy. Rose glares, patience thinning. Ryan just sighs. Bloody clowns everywhere. Someone shouts, Malatang! Catching Rose and the blonde off guard as she blinks at him confused. And then Tiger appears in his own sparkly daydream, strutting in tiger print like he's auditioning for some cursed fashion show while chanting nonsense. The ground cracks beneath from the chaos, but Tiger, sweating like he's in a sauna, leans forward with a smirk. Oi, love, can I get that dinner from you instead? And forget Malatang, let's smash some jockball. Rose stares at him deadpan, like she's just witnessed peak human stupidity. The blonde grabs Tiger by the collar, snarling, you bastard. Tiger frowns. What, mate, does it have to be Malatang? The blonde snaps, veins popping. It's you, you're that bastard. Flashback, 3 years, winter streets, snow falling. A fag burns under a no smoking sign. Couple of lads laugh, running their mouths. Little shits cry for mummy soon as trouble hits. Another smirks. That's why I'd smack their mums too. One mutters, one day I'll smash him proper. Then a voice cuts sharp. Oi, brats! They glance up, Tiger, bare-chested, towering like a beast. This is a smoke-free zone. Knock it off and put 'em out. The lads freeze when Tiger steps up shirtless in the dead of winter. One of them scoffs. Oi, what's this hairy bloke doing? You some kind of exhibitionist? Tiger sighs, already annoyed. If you don't want your nose broken, move along. The brat laughs, calling him an adult like he's owed respect. Tiger just stares down, calm but sharp. The blonde quickly switches tone. Sorry, young. Didn't know it was smoke-free. Tiger shakes his head. Don't you lot know smoking kills your swimmers? Hand me the 6. Your bits are already done for, so I'll sacrifice. The blonde smirks, rips a drag and cackles. What now? It's a smoke zone. Tiger says nothing, just exhales slow, the air turning heavy. The gang mock him. Oi, bastard, you deaf? Can't hear us? One of them bursts out laughing. Mate, you're bloody insane. You might be the craziest of us all. One mocks him. Look at you, clueless like a rabbit in headlights. You think tears don't suit adults? Then go on, let 'em pour. The blonde forces a grin. Finally help 'em flow. As he swings a fist with all his rage, the punch never lands. Tiger catches him clean and slams him flat into the pavement, piss pooling beneath the brat as the others freeze. He grips him by the collar, dragging him up close, eyes cold and merciless. The blonde sobbing like a kid facing a monster. He smirks. Ah, so you're that high school punk from back then. good to see you. Did you quit smoking? Blonde clenches his jaw, veins twitching. This muppet still doesn't get it. He snarls, "You thick bastard. Still clueless after all this time. Do you even know how long I've been looking for you?" The blonde grins, mad eyes blazing, fire sparking from his body. He roars, "I've grown stronger. I'm more of a man now." Cigarette fire flames burst around him. The street swallowed in a blazing inferno. Bystanders gasp. "Horse King, is that guy awakened?" The blonde laughs like a maniac, voice booming. "I'm not that weakling before. An unawakened loser like you deserves payback, right? You can't. Even speak, then I'll carve myself into this student's memory forever as the one who broke him." Our lad plants a blazing fist straight into his jaw, sending him flying sky high before smashing into the ground, teeth scattering like loose change. He groans, broken and done. Horse King flexes, standing tall, scarred body steaming from the flames, sneering, "You really thought you can hurt me? With powers you barely awakened, these muscles are years in the making." Rose scoffs, arms crossed, saying, "You don't even have common sense. Should start over from primary school." Then struts in another eccentric giant, muscles glistening, lips shining, eyes sparkling. He spots Horse King and gasps, from the Easy Fun gym. Is this fate? He declares himself the Heart King, a Class A hero dripping with sparkles and madness. Horse King squares up, but Heart King barges in, flexing and dripping with sparkle, calling him darling and clinging on like they never split. Rose is baffled, seeing them together, thinking, "No way, Horse King's like that." Heart King's drooling over his veins, whispering how tasty they look, before sinking teeth in. Horse King screams in horror, begging someone to save him, but Heart King just cackles, promising to make him feel real good, like last time, while Horse King thrashes and yells for them to piss off. Rose staggers back, clutching her stomach. What the hell? She looks down and spots the blonde groaning on the ground, bloodied but still twitching. She kneels. Are you okay?" But he chokes. "If you move too quick, you'll..." Before she can finish, he shouts out, "The way!" as another figure barrels in rage, burning off him. "You hairy little shit! I can't forgive this!" Flames explode around him, his voice unhinged. "Easy fun! Yeah, I heard it. Easy fun, Jim, you piece of trash. Just you wait. I'll burn it all." Rose freezes, eyes wide. Wait, but the bastard's already charging, fire spilling off him, ready to torch everything. Rose freezes as flames roar around him, staring at the madman in front of her. "What do you mean, burn it all? You were the one who started this. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Using cheap tricks because you can't keep up?" She steps forward, her voice sharp. Superhuman Law, Article 23, Paragraph 6. The awakened will not use abilities on civilians. You've already attacked Horse King. That's attempted murder. Do you even realise the weight of that crime? Her glare sharpens. If you try causing more chaos, I stop you myself. As a hero. The blonde lad spits fire and rage, calling Rose nothing but a pretty face, useless and weak. She braces for impact, but the ground shakes as a golden sludge bursts out, knocking him flat. Rose freezes, eyes wide. What the hell is this? The molten blob writhes, spreading across the street. She mutters in shock. "Who's there?" "I heard it. The Tanghulu." The blonde twitches in the nest, his voice shaky. "My hands won't stop shaking. I feel dizzy." The golden sludge mutates into a hulking beast. Jaws dripping slime, eyes glowing mad. It croaks. "Tanghulu, where is it? Give it to me." Rose stands her ground, fists clenched as the monster looms over her, its bulk crushing the pavement while the blonde lad lies trapped, half swallowed by the goo. A wild monster has spawned. Rose is proper rattled. It's fuming about some Tanghulu. The golden slime unleashes its ultimate. A massive beam of pure rage. Rose is about to get one-shotted, but a huge red shield pops up out of nowhere. It tanks the full hit. The boss is lagging, completely baffled. Rose is inside the bubble like, "What is this buff?" A new S-tier player logs in silver-haired and glowing red. Let's call her Vex. She waves the others off. "Oi, move it." She instantly pops her ult, taging the golden slime monster in red energy as it rages. Rose is completely starstruck. "No way, you're the S-rank hero, Vex." Vex is unbothered. "Calm down, mate. Bit cringe, innit?" The system confirms Vex is a freelance ex-hero who rage quit the guild. The monster sees this and gets hit with a max fear debuff, letting out a pathetic little squeak. The golden slime monster starts cheesing the cage mechanics, squeezing through the bars. It reaches a goopy hand for Rose, asking, "You sweet drop too, mate?" Rose is shook, realising its abilities are OP, but Vex is having none of it, looking proper disgusted. "Ew, you're sticky and gross, get lost!" She charges a new skill, a swirling red vortex, and fires a massive drill beam straight at the goop. The monster just mutters, "Hulu," completely clueless before getting absolutely deleted by the attack, splattering everywhere. GT no re. Rose is stunned by Vex's massive DPS as the slime gets deleted. Vex lands and asks Rose, "Oi, do I know you from somewhere?" Rose gets all hyped up. "Yeah, I'm Rose, the pocket healer from the guild HQ." Vex just scoffs. "Oh right, you're that low-tier clown then, whatever." She scans the area looking for someone else, but Heart King suddenly spawns in, grabbing the MC in a ridiculous grapple move, screaming weeb nonsense. Rose panics. "Horse King, what's going on?" But the MC is having none of it and just one-shots Heart King with a massive right hook, sending him flying. "Get clapped, son." Rose panics as Heart King gets launched, but Vex just sighs, "You lot are completely useless without me." Rose rushes to the MC, who starts fake crying into her hands. "Don't cry, Horse King, I'm here." He's hamming it up big time. "I was so scared, I barely managed." Vex gets mega triggered by this cringe, her eyes glowing. But the MC suddenly drops the act, his vibe shifting completely. He stands up proper buff and calls her out. "Oi, Vex, long time no see. Why'd you go to the gym then?" Having zero chill for his personality swap, Vex just yeets him with a massive energy blast. Vex is looking at them proper disgusted, muttering gross. Rose is lagging behind the plot. Wait, they know each other. The leftover slime respawns for a cheap shot aggroing Rose. But the MC instantly recovers and Fash steps in, scooping Rose up, Princess Carrie style. "Oi, careful love." Rose is blushing hard as the MC just laughs it off like a true gigachad. This rom-com scene makes Vex's rage meter hit max as she snarls, "You absolute pieces of shite." Vex is internally moulding, thinking Rose is just an old hag playing innocent. The NC looks completely baffled by her salt. Vex then pulls a 180 and fakes a trip going full e-girl. "Whoopsie, I had a little tumble." But the slime monster respawned again, screaming, "Vex, save me, I need my Tanghulu." Vex is fuming at the mob's bad timing as it gets clapped again. She tells it to read the room, but the NC suddenly scoops her up from behind, adding, "Yeah, piss off, mate." The ultimate plot twist. MC yeets himself and the girls away from a massive falling building AoE. Rose is pogging out. Bruv, so this is S-rank power. A new spell, Fash freezes the slime monster, turning it to stone. The mob is perma-stunned, only able to mutter, "Hard." MC shouts, "Nice assist, Vex." But she's fuming. "Don't just spectate, you muppet. Get in there." Vex then casts an equip spell on the MC, wrapping him in a full set of red energy armor. He's fully buffed now, thanking her. "Cheers, Vex. Now let's finish this raid." Vex isn't done yet. She adds another buff. There's more where that came from, forming a massive energy cannon around the MC's arm. The MC's fully kitted out now, proper hyped. Nice, this is it, locked and loaded. He fires the main cannon, a massive red beam, straight at the frozen slime monster, who just mutters, "Hulu," before getting vaporized in a huge explosion. The MC goes full Super Saiyan, screaming as he channels Vex's power buff. He unleashes a full-on rushdown combo on the frozen slime monster. The impacts crack its rocky body like glass as he pummels it into a million pieces. The MC unleashes his finisher, a massive spinning lariat he calls the Buster. It connects and the monster is absolutely deleted in a huge explosion. Rose is gobsmacked by the sheer DPS. The MC lands clean as Vex's buff fades away, striking a victory pose and shouting, "Obesity crisis averted, touchdown." Tiger lands as Vex's S-rank buff fades and Rose is shook. Bruv, that aura? No way! She's proper confused, thinking Tiger was a vanilla character with no skills. In the distance, Tiger tries to high-five Vex, who complains it's stun. He then completely ignores the epic battle and asks Vex, "Oi, you hungry? Let's grab a bite." Vex is gobsmacked by the sudden date invite as Tiger brags about his big DPS moment. She just tells him to stop being a melt as they walk off, leaving Rose behind, looking seriously sussed out by what she just witnessed. They look down to see the food at a restaurant and Vex is fuming. Not this again, pig's feet, really? Tiger flexes on them. Oi, don't diss the game's fuel. Vex calls him a pervert for eating it daily, but Tiger just puts on gloves and precks the food like a true Chad. Vex is secretly simping hard on the inside. Blimey, that's proper king energy. Tiger then offers Rose a bite. Say Rose, which makes Vex completely lose her cool. Rose tries to excuse herself, saying she's not hungry, but her stomach unleashes a massive crit, exposing her lies. Rose is mortified her stomach just ratted her out, while Tiger leans in, come on then. Ryan is winding Vex up about the veg, but she's absolutely tilted. Rose tries to cover I'm on a diet, while internally panicking about her real debuff. Tiger goes full personal trainer mode. A diet nude, gains require proper nutrition. He shoves the food at her. Now take a bite. 3 sets of 10 jaw reps. Rose tries to refuse, but the whole squad starts shouting, now, and literally force feeds her. She finally gets a mouthful and her eyes light up, completely shocked by the flavour buff. Blimey, this taste. Rose is having a full-on cheat meal moment. Her eyes wide. Bruv, I see dancing pigs on my tongue. This is a tango of passion. She finally admits it's delicious. And Tiger is well chuffed. That's the spirit. Keep eating. Vex sees this and her competitive spirit ignites. You think you can out-eat me? Nah, mate. And she grabs a massive piece of meat and starts chowing down like a beast. Tiger's impressed. Oi, Vex is getting her gains in too. Rose is in the iron paradise hitting the bench press for a new PR. She finishes her set and checks out her reflection. Proper mirroring the gains. She thinks, bruv, I've totally respawned. I'm eating good and my depression debuff is gone, all thanks to Tiger's workout plan. But just as she's having a moment, a wild NPC spawns behind her. Let's call him Rat. He's looking proper sketchy and weak, clutching a box of instant noodles like it's a legendary item. He mutters, ugh, my brother, like he's about to drop a low-level escort quest on her. Rose gets proper jump-scared by the lurker and asks, oi, who are you then? The NPC is actually a blonde girl in a dodgy disguise. Let's call her Pixie. She's crying her eyes out, begging, please, you've got to stop my brother. She then drops a massive lore dump about how their parents got deleted early. So her bro had to grind non-stop 24/7 to pay for her education abroad. She just got back, but now her brother is acting like a glitched NPC, saying weird catchphrases and carrying a massive legendary item that looks like a coffin around town. So she went full stealth mode to follow him, but got discovered and now she's panicking, telling Rose, no, I saw it with my own eyes, pointing at a nearby door where a shadowy figure is standing. It looks like a new boss is about to enter the instance. Pixie sees Tiger posing like a raid boss and panics. It's the cult leader in the tiger pants. She tells Rose her brother's been brainwashed, but Rose is confused. Bruv, this is just a gym. Suddenly they hear demonic grunts from the next room. Peeking through the door, they see shadowy figures behind a curtain screaming, die, die, hell. It looks like they stumbled into the secret boss instance. The demonic shadows scream, go to hell, and Rose crashes the party, pulling back the curtain, revealing a whole squad of punk rock ghouls. One of them, let's call him Spike, announces, the time has come, go to hell. The ghoul squad swarms her, but just as Rose braces for impact, they all instantly vanish into thin air like a server lag. Rose is left standing there completely stunned as Pixie looks on, just as baffled. The room is now covered in a massive blood AoE. Rose is shocked. Blimey, blood! And Pixie's soul literally leaves her body. They spot the ghoul squad bailing and Rose asks, who are those new mods? Pixie thinks her brother is in that squad, so they tail them to a new zone. Rose goes full stealth mode. Right, I can't ignore this side quest. They spot the ghouls cornering a low-level NPC Gran, and a new boss mob, let's call him Ravage, demands her loot. Give it! Rose immediately breaks cover to aggro the boss. Oi, Granny, look out! Gran gets yoinked by the ghoul squad, who just stroll across the street like it's a normal Tuesday. Some civvy is proper baffled. Spike then says a weird glitched out line, go to hell, grandmother, which makes no sense at all. Rose knows the vibe is off. Pixie says, bruv, it's happening again. Suddenly, young lad, let's call him Leo, who's crying over a lost football, Ravage is about to gank him with a massive hammer, but Rose yells, "No!" trying to stop the PK. Ravage doesn't gank Leo, he just yeets the football back to him. The Ghoul Squad is trolling big time. Spike says some cringe anime move name, soccer ball guillotine, you're next kid. Rose is totally confused. What's their deal then? Pixie asks if they should keep tracking, and Rose agrees. They tail the squad to a new instance but get ambushed by a whole new mob of creepy hooded figures who surround them with sus smiles. It looks like a proper trap card has been activated. A man in a suit, let's call him Specs, is collecting donations from the hooded figures. Pixie is shook. Bruv, they're paying to enter. This is a proper cult. One of the hooded figures is revealed to be Pixie in another dodgy disguise. She pays her fee and gets booted into a room by a bouncer. Rose follows and Pixie leads her to a door. They're in here. Inside, there's some kind of red glowing energy and a massive arm reaches out to grab them. It looks like the real boss is about to make its grand entrance. Hooded figures gather as their leader, let's call him the speaker, announces the gates of hell are now open. Pixie immediately clocks his voice. Bruv, that's my brother. Rose is shook as a bloody gurney is wheeled on stage. The sheet is pulled back to reveal a blood-soaked Rian looking completely unhinged. He screams, "Go to hell!" at the top of his lungs. Rose watches from the crowd, completely bamboozled by this plot twist, and blurts out, "Horse King." A wild new player appears on stage who looks exactly like Heart King, but it's not, it's Tiger. The crowd, which is literally the entire gym crew, including Vex and Rian, goes absolutely mental, screaming, "Go to hell!" and die like a proper hype squad. Rose is completely shook. Bruv, the whole gym is here. They're all in on it. She finally puts the pieces together. So Tiger's the real cult leader then. Spike makes the raid call. The King of Hell has requested it. Bring forth the sacrifice, as the gurney is wheeled towards Tiger. Rose is shook, a sacrifice. Tiger raises a massive cleaver over the gurney. "I'll do it myself," and slams it down. Blood spatters everywhere. Mose is horrified. Spike and the ghouls cheer. "Be glad, my brothers. This is the gains we asked for." Rose completely faints from the shock, but the big reveal is it's not a body. It's a massive pile of burgers, and the blood is just ketchup. The whole squad is hyped for their cheat meal. The perfect carbs, protein, and fat burger. Rose wakes up to the madness, completely baffled. Huh? Tiger shouts, "Now we've hit our macros, follow me and scream," as the Ghoul Squad reveals themselves to be a heavy metal band. They start playing a set with lyrics like deadlift, mega deadlift, bench press, powerlift the up. Rose finds a poster and realises it's a charity concert for the city. All the weird demonic stuff was just the gym bros doing good deeds in the most extra way possible. The band plays on, military press, keep those reps up, and lateral raises, lightweight baby, as Rose processes this absolute madness. Pixie is having a proper wholesome moment, crying tears of joy. What a relief, she says. Her brother might be a cringe fitness influencer, but he's still her MVP, making everyone happy. On stage, the band is having another cheat meal while playing. Ryan tells them to stop eating, but Tiger knows the crowd is just there for the gains and the vibes. Rose watches from the crowd, fully inspired by this chaotic good energy, and thinks, bruv, they're the real heroes. The Gym Bro Band finishes their set with a final epic pose, screaming lightweight baby. And the crowd goes wild. A massive sound effect drops, like a final boss theme. But then the feed cuts out completely, switching to a new server. A high-tech space station orbits the Earth. A mysterious new player is on the controls, their hand on a glowing UI revealing a massive cosmic mainframe floating in the void. The real endgame content is about to begin. The gym crew is chilling after the concert when a new player, a blonde fella, let's call him Axel, praises Tiger's performance. Axel then trolls Tiger by splashing a drink in his face. Tiger screams, "My eyes!" and starts chasing him. Rian eggs him on as Axel taunts him. "Can't catch me, Horse King." Rose and Vex walk in, completely baffled by the low-level shenanigans. Just then, Pixie yells, "Brother, stop!" revealing the troll is the very same brother she's been looking for. Rose is completely shook by this massive plot twist. Axel and his crew are revealed to be the actual members of the Megadeth band. Rose is still baffled. Why are they using their gains for this? Vex just scoffs. Told you they were losers. Tiger finally catches Axel and slams him with a wrestling move. Try that again, bruv. I dare you. Tiger's eyes are literally sparking with rage. He tells Axel, I'll finish you after I hit the loo. Rian decides to tag along as they head out. Another new player with a top knot asks Rian, Oi, you seem hyped today. Rian denies it, but the top knot lad just gives him a sus look. Pixie approaches Tiger, who thinks he's getting his first female fan, and gets proper hyped. He agrees to a picture, but she completely blanks him and shoves him aside to shoot her shot with Ryan, asking for his number, leaving Tiger to cry a river of salty tears on the floor. Later, Axel confirms the charity donation was a success, and Rose and Vex agree the gym bros might be cringe, but they're top-tier influencers with hearts of gold. The gym bros are hyping each other up for leg day. Rose learns that Tiger and Axel used to be heroes who help people re-roll their lives after monster attacks. The band was formed by all the noobs they saved, paying it forward with charity concerts. Rose realizes Tiger is a proper Chad, spreading good vibes everywhere. She then asks Vex how she knows Tiger, and Vex gets mega flustered, denying any friendship as she remembers a traumatic flashback to a past event. It looks like their backstory is about to be revealed. The flashback kicks in, showing Vex in a major debuff state, overgrinding cardio on a bike. She's so exhausted, she falls off but gets right back on it. Tiger appears and tells her to stop. Oi, kid, you've been doing cardio for 3 hours. That's enough. Vex is having none of it and tells him to get lost. Tiger introduces himself as the gym owner and offers to train her, but she just screams at him, Get lost, you horse-headed bastard. This leaves Tiger completely baffled by the new nickname he's just unlocked. Vex is having a full-on mental breakdown, projecting her insecurities onto the other gym members. She thinks they're all flaming her in the DMs, calling her a fatty. But Tiger is just confused. Bruv, no one's laughing. He tries to explain, but Vex is too tilted and throws a punch. Tiger easily parries and she goes flying. The next day, Vex is back on her cardio grind, like a true champion, completely addicted to the gains. Tiger shows up to the gym in a full-body fatsuit. Vex is shook that Tiger just says he's been on a bulk. Vex grabs his hoodie. What are you going to do? She says. They'll judge you. They'll flame you in that state. You can't be loved. Vex breaks down in tears from the trauma. But suddenly, Axel enters the gym and he is fuming. Oi, Tiger, what's your deal, mate? Vex thinks Axel is flaming Tiger for his bulk, but Axel is just trolling, asking to slap his belly. Tiger plays along, and the whole gym crew joins in, admiring his curves. Vex is completely baffled by this Chad behavior. Tiger then drops a massive wisdom bomb on her. People's opinions don't change that easy. You're still you, no matter what. He tells her to stop hating herself and have fun with the grind, whether it's gains or anything else. This gives Vex a massive buff to her morale. The training arc begins. Tiger pushes Vex to her absolute limit on squats, making her cry for her mum. But then they refuel with a massive cheat meal. Time passes and Vex is now a proper gym rat, hitting new PRs every day. She unlocks a new skill, her eyes glowing with pure power as she lifts a massive weight. The Ghoul Squad is stouting her from the shadows, proper impressed by her gains. Spike says, bruv, she's ready for hell. As they plan to recruit her into their fitness cult, the flashback ends with Vex finally finding her gains and smiling for the first time. Back in the present, she's wondering where Tiger and Rian have gone, when a massive earthquake hits, a full-on world event. The whole gym crew, including Rose, Vex, Axel and Pixie, rush outside to find the city in chaos. A massive blue cube spawns over the city, and the whole squad is shook. Rian asks, bruv, why's that? He then gets a system alert from the Hero Association. Emergency broadcast, evacuate immediately. Rose is confused. What are you doing? But Tiger is having a full-on system error. He's panicking. What? The plan started already. I was meant to have a rest day. Suddenly, a mini cube spawns in his hand. This is the main event, lads. A mysterious voice from the cube says, what a fascinating sight, observing the gym crew like they're lab rats. Then a new boss mob appears, a goofy-looking fella called Commander 5, who wants to harvest the humans. Tiger absolutely loses it, laughing his head off at the ridiculous new enemy. The cube's voice then corrects the commander. "You're wrong, they're not the mobs we were sent to farm." The real plot thickens, lads. The mysterious voice in the cube reveals that their farming mission has failed because the human mobs are too OP. Commander 5 is absolutely tilted and screams, "I'm gonna delete you all." The gym crew is confused by the sudden aggro, but Tiger just calmly walks up to the boss. "Oi, I can't let you keep yapping, mate." Rose asks where he's going, and Axel tries to warn him that the boss has a massive spaceship buff. "He's dangerous, come back!" But Tiger just stands before the goofy-looking commander and his whole crew, and with a massive troll face just asks, "You scared?" The absolute madman is about to solo the world boss. Tiger squares up to Commander 5, telling the rest of the crew to stand back. "Teaching noobs is my specialty." Commander 5 is tilted by his confidence, but Tiger hits him with a massive debuff. "Oi, you got a ticket for illegally parking your spaceship." The commander agrees he got 10 already. Tiger just yeets him into a building with a massive kick. He then says, "Who's going to eradicate who, mate?" as he gets ready for round 2. The commander is fuming. "I'll destroy you, insect!" But Tiger just keeps trolling him relentlessly. The whole gym crew jumps into the fray. Axel hits Commander 5 with a mega dead cross dumbbell tackle, and the rest of the band follows up with a mega dead double swing. Axel is about to land the finishing blow, but Tiger steals the kill, shouting, "He's mine!" He then unleashes his ultimate move, Horse King Punch. Tiger's punch connects with the cube, not the commander, and it shatters into a million pieces. The explosion sends everyone flying. The aftermath reveals a massive trail of destruction, and all the civvies in the city have been turned to stone. Tiger is shook. What is this madness? As he sees his own legs slowly turning to stone. "Bruv, my $1 million calf is now a rock." Tiger calls out to Axel, but he's already getting the stone debuff. He reaches out to Tiger before crumbling into a million pieces, along with his epic guitar axe. The whole gym crew is watching in horror as the debuff spreads, turning everyone to stone. Commander 5 charges a massive laser beam from his gob, but instead of firing it at Tiger, he fires it at the cube. The whole city is engulfed in a massive explosion, and everyone is caught in the AoE. Tiger is left standing in the rubble, completely shook by the sudden server wipe. The explosion sends everyone flying, and Tiger is shook. This is a lie. He flashes back to all the good times with Axel, the cheat meals, the goodbyes, the pure bro energy. Axel turns to stone and crumbles to dust right in front of him. Pixie is completely devastated, screaming, "No, brother!" The rest of the gym bros are devastated by Axel's death, but Commander 5 charges another beam. "Your chirping is making my ears hurt," he says, as he fires a massive laser beam at the crew. Tiger intercepts the beam, taking the full force of the blast. He powers up his aura, flaring as he prepares to go all out. The mysterious voice in the cube is impressed by this display of power. Tiger powers up his aura, flaring as he prepares to go all out. He unleashes a massive combo on Commander 5, sending him flying with a huge kick. The commander is completely outmatched by Tiger's sheer power and gets absolutely deleted. Rose watches in awe. That light, it's the same as back then. Tiger unleashes a flurry of punches on Commander 5, who is completely outmatched. The rest of the gym bros join in, comboing the commander into oblivion. Commander 5 gets some trash talk in. "For an insect, you're not bad, but it's time to sleep," and unleashes a massive AoE attack. Tiger tanks the hit, taking massive damage and spitting up blood. Rose and the others can only watch in horror as Tiger gets hit with a huge debuff. Commander 5 starts giving Tiger a proper pasting, knocking him all over the gaff. Tiger's getting absolutely battered. But then one of the Ghoul Squad lads jumps in to tank the next hit. Pixie's brother screams, "Bro!" as he takes a massive whack for the team. Commander 5 is proper gobsmacked by this intervention, and Tiger gets back on his feet, looking right knackered, but still ready for a scrap. Tiger goes absolutely bonkers, tanking Commander 5's beam and charging up a massive counterattack. Rose is pleading with him, "Horse King, please stop," but he's too far gone and unleashes a huge blast. Commander 5 is gobsmacked by his power. But just as the blast is about to hit, Vex jumps in and parries it with her own energy shield like an absolute legend. Vex tells Rose to get the others to safety. He's not in his right mind, I'll hold them off. Commander 5 is confused by her intervention, and the cube's voice says, "Lucky you," before the commander teleports away. "I'll end things here, I have other places to be." The cube then summons a whole army of new mobs, creepy jester-looking fellas ready to cause some serious aggro. The cube teleports away, leaving the jester squad to clean up the mess. Rose is completely surrounded, but just as a jester is about to land a hit, Vex comes in with a massive AoE attack. She's proper fuming. "Oi, you're in the way, get lost!" Ryan sees one of the jesters about to gank Vex from behind and screams, "Vex, dodge you melt!" The jester's blade is inches from her face, but she's completely unfazed. Just then, a new player, let's call him Gizmo, arrives and unleashes a massive laser beam, wiping out the entire mob in one go. He smirks. Am I too early? The system reveals he's an S-rank hero called 21st Century Boy, a proper tech genius. Vex is fuming at him for being late. "Oi, you melt, hurry up," she says as her health bar continues to drop. Gizmo is absolutely fuming. "Those bastards dare to scratch my lovely fiancé," he screams. Rose is completely baffled by the fiancé comment, but Gizmo is too tilted to explain. He unleashes a massive missile barrage from his mech suit, wiping out the remaining jester squad and screaming, "Die, die, die!" The explosion sends everyone flying, and Pixie is caught in the AoE. Pixie is devastated. "No, my brother!" as a massive wolf-like jester is about to gank her. A new player, a lad in a suit, let's call him Jeeves, arrives just in time to save her. He then goes on a rampage, absolutely deleting the entire jester squad with some serious DPS. It looks like the real S-rank players are finally logging in. Rose recognizes Jeeves as the gym manager from a flashback. He's just a vanilla NPC with no skills, but he's standing his ground like a proper Chad. He tells Vex to get Pixie to safety and that he'll handle the mobs. Vex is shook. "Bruv, you're gonna get yourself deleted." But Jeeves is having none of it. "Don't worry about me, just focus on the main quest." The gym crew isn't having any of it though. They charge in screaming, "Revenge for our leader," and start wailing on the jester squad. Rian and the top knot lad go full beast mode. Vex and Rose jump in too. "I can't hold back," Vex says as she unleashes a massive AoE attack. Rose is right behind her. "Vex, I'll help too, we need to save Tiger." It's an all-out brawl as the whole squad goes ham on the mobs. The gym crew absolutely demolishes the jester squad, leaving a pile of defeated mobs in their wake. Gizmo is looking for his darling, and Vex gets a massive heal over time buff from a surprise kiss. He's completely flustered, but then he realizes Tiger is missing from the battlefield. It looks like the main character has gone AFK at a crucial moment. The gym crew is wondering where Tiger's gone, calling him a horse-headed boomer. The scene cuts to a mystical forest where Tiger is floating in a healing spring, recovering from his massive debuff. He's got a proper 1,000-yard stare as he reflects on the battle and the loss of his mate Axel. The city is in absolute chaos, with cubes spawning everywhere and new mobs wrecking the gaff. A red-haired lass is completely surrounded and is about to get deleted by a massive mob. A mysterious voice says, "The situation is serious." The Hero Association is having a full-on panic attack. Simultaneous invasions all over the world. At this rate, humanity's going to get wiped in a month. One of the execs says, "This ain't an invasion, it's a server wipe." They're worried the harvest has started early and that there might be a mole in the guild. But another exec says, "Nah, the cultivation is going fine. They're just mindlessly wrecking the gaff." The real problem is a new raid boss has spawned. If they don't do something, Earth is going to get deleted. They decide to check the status of their samples, a whole database of potential heroes. It looks like they're about to activate a new set of players. The Hero Association is discussing a player with the codename U1608, who is on hold and being observed by a mysterious figure named Black. They're worried about the Union finding out, which could end the whole alliance. Meanwhile, one of the jester mobs is sending out a pigeon scout to look for survivors, but it finds nothing. The jester squad is given new orders, and they move out to a new location. A mysterious drone flies over the city, as Vex tries to contact the Hero Association but gets no reply. She's proper fuming. "This is why I'm quitting." Rose is healing the injured Rian, but he's more concerned about the cat that's been knocked out. Rose blames Tiger for the whole mess. "It's all because of that horse-headed jerk." just as Gizmo arrives and tells them the rest of the gym crew are safe and hidden away, but they were all crying like a bunch of babies. Gizmo is simping hard over Vex, and she asks Gizmo what his brother was up to earlier. Rian then drops some lore explaining the cat is a Shinsu, a legendary companion that shares everything with its owner, including pain and emotions. Gizmo tries to shoot his shot, comparing their relationship to the Shinsus, but Vex is having none of it. Rose starts connecting the dots, realizing that Tiger is probably taking massive psychic damage from Axel's death. The top knot lad confirms that Axel was Tiger's mentor, explaining why he's so tilted. A flashback shows a young lad, let's call him Romeo, trying to confess to his crush. But she absolutely demolishes him, screaming, "You're disgusting, never appear before me again." Romeo is devastated. "No one understands my true love," he cries, deciding to give up on love forever. Just then, he sees a couple being romantic and gets mega triggered. It looks like this lad's got some serious romance debuffs. Romeo sees a buff fellow with 2 lasses and is completely gobsmacked. Bruv, he's pulling! Even with that cringe face paint, he must be a dating master. Romeo then bows down to the buff lad. "I want to experience true love too. Please teach me." The buff fella and his lasses are proper weirded out and just bail, leaving Romeo to cry his eyes out on the pavement. It looks like this lad's romance quest is off to a rocky start. The buff lad decides to take Romeo under his wing. "Follow me, young lamb," he says. "This body will make you a real man." He reveals the ultimate secret to pulling lasses. It's all about the gains, mate, and takes him to the gym for a full-on training montage. Romeo is put through the ringer, hitting new PRs and getting absolutely shredded. It's a proper glow-up as he transforms from a scrawny lad to a proper unit. The buff lad is well chuffed with Romeo's gains. "Now you're looking much better," he says. And blimey, it's our lad Tiger in his younger days. He gives him a new set of clothes, the final puzzle piece to complete you as a true man. Tiger is hyped. "From today, I'll become a dating master. Go to hell, love day." He then runs into his old crush and tries to act casual. "Oh, what a coincidence. I was just passing by." She's proper flustered by his new shredded physique, but Tiger just puts on a cool guy mask, hiding his true feelings. It looks like our boy's got a long way to go in his romance quest. Tiger, in his flamboyant gear, tries to hit on his old crush. "Don't be surprised, this is the irresistible scent of a real man," he says. The younger version of himself tries to stop him, but she completely blanks him and walks away. The younger Tiger passes out from the sheer cringe of it all, and Axel is gobsmacked. "Failure, my perfect theory with a 100% success rate has been shattered." He's having a proper meltdown. "What went wrong?" he cries, his confidence completely deleted. Tiger starts laughing like a proper madman, and Axel is completely baffled. Tiger then snaps and grabs Axel. "You gam scammer, I'm going to kill you," he screams. Axel tries to calm him down, but Tiger is having none of it. "Call me older brother, you son of a..." He yells as he dunks Axel in the healing spring. Rian and Rose watch the chaos unfold, completely stunned by the sheer madness of it all. Vex is having a proper mare. Tiger's not in a good state. We have to find him. Gizmo says it's impossible. He's not picking up on the drone, but Vex is having none of it. "If he disappears, I'll," she says as she starts to cry. Rose asks Gizmo if there's any other way. And just as he's about to say no, a new player appears. A tall, dark and handsome fella. He's got a proper suave vibe and says, "Who ordered a handful of love?" A wild Heart King appears. "I will embrace your wounds," he says, striking a pose. The crew is baffled by his sudden appearance. "Why is everyone gathered here?" he asks. "And only ladies and a little boy." He then explains his love radar picked up someone starving for affection. Gizmo is shook that Heart King got past his building's defences. Heart King then unleashes his power of love, a massive pink energy wave that detects love-starved individuals. Ryan is hiding in a locker, completely terrified of what's about to happen. Heart King finds Rian in the locker. "I knew you'd be here, my love-starved man," he says as he goes in for a kiss. Rian screams for his life, but Heart King is having none of it and gives him a proper snog. Rose is fuming. "Oi, Heart King, what do you think you're doing?" she shouts as she prepares to throw down. It looks like a proper lover's quarrel is about to kick off. Heart King tells Rose to move away as he's not a fan of lasses, but then proceeds to give her a piggyback ride. Rose warns him about the incoming mobs, but Heart King is having none of it and unleashes a massive pink AoE attack, wiping out the entire squad with ease. He then says leisure, like it was a walk in the park. Rose wondering if Tiger's signal is still far away. It looks like Heart King is the new MVP of the team. Rose is still holding on to Heart King for dear life as he tells her not to squeeze so tight. She's still focused on finding Tiger and tells Heart King to wait a bit longer. Heart King is completely baffled by her dedication. Tiger is trapped in a weird mind dungeon where a mysterious voice asks him, "Is it fun?" Tiger is completely baffled as the voice continues to troll him. "Did you suddenly become a superhero?" Tiger is freaked out by the blood-red water and the voice calls him out. "Alpha male, that's a joke." It looks like Tiger's about to have a proper mental breakdown. A mysterious white-haired fella appears in Tiger's mind dungeon and starts getting in his face. Tiger is having none of it and just clocks him one. "Shit, you scared me," he says, as the white-haired lad goes flying. The lad is proper hurt. "Oh, it hurts, damn it," he cries as Tiger's old bullies appear and start flaming him. "Oi, you punk, snap out of it. You think we're a joke?" It looks like Tiger's about to get a serious reality check. The bullies start ganking Tiger, demanding their lunch money, but he's too scared to do anything. He sees a reflection of his younger self in the water and realizes he's reliving his traumatic past. The white-haired lad then reveals that the bullies are just an illusion. "Ding dong dang, that's the correct answer," he says as they all turn to dust. "You're the bread shuttle, right?" he asks as he prepares to drop some more lore on our boy. Tiger is losing it. "Shut up! Who the hell are you?" he screams. He then tries to rationalize. Right, this must be a dream, and just clocks himself one right in the gob. The punch does nothing, and he realizes he's not dreaming. The white-haired lad reveals himself to be Tiger's past trauma. "Look me straight in the eye, you skinny bread shuttle," he says. Tiger is having none of it and denies everything. The white-haired lad then brings up Axel's death. "You're worrying about some bread shuttle," he taunts as he shows Tiger a vision of Axel turning to stone. "Alpha male, real man, that's a joke." It looks like Tiger's about to have a full-on rage quit. Axel's dying words are, "Why do I have to die because of a guy like you, you villainous bastard," as he fades to dust. The scene then cuts to a train where Tiger is surrounded by a bunch of weirdos, including a fella dressed as Jesus and a woman who's stuck upside down. Vex is there too, and she's proper fuming at the chaos. "Vex, you're a nuisance! Get down!" Tiger yells. It looks like they've been transported to a whole new server of madness. Vex is fuming at Tiger. "Shut up, you're just a villain." But he's having none of it and tells her off. Tiger then has a full-on meltdown. "I've been fooled," he screams as he realizes he's not the main character, he's just a villain. A newspaper article reveals that Axel sacrificed himself to save Tiger, but it was all in vain. The Jesus fella on the train says, "You're not even a villain, you're just a piece of trash." And Tiger snaps. He unleashes a massive AoE attack, screaming, "Sit down!" A new player, a fella with a recorder, asks Tiger, "Did you find the villain?" Tiger is getting flamed by everyone for Axel's death. Pixie is calling him a scammer, pretentious jerk, loser, nuisance troll, and a womanizer pervert. He tries to explain, "It's a misunderstanding, I was trying to protect you all," but no one is listening. A massive demonic version of himself appears in his mind dungeon as he's consumed by guilt and self-hatred. The white-haired lad reveals the final boss of Tiger's mind dungeon is himself. "The one who killed Axel, it's you," he said, as Tiger is consumed by his own guilt. The scene cuts back to the mystical forest where Tiger is still unconscious. Rose is panicking, but Heart King tells her to chill. He's not just unconscious, he's in a deep sleep. He then uses his woman's intuition to figure out what's going on, leaving Rose completely baffled by his gender-bending logic. Heart King explains that Tiger is like a cursed prince, and the only way to wake him is with a princess's kiss. He then puckers up to give Tiger a proper snog, but Rose is having none of it and just yeets him into the stratosphere. "That's disgusting," she screams as she watches him fly off into the distance. It looks like our girl Rose is the real princess in this fairy tale. Rose tries to heal Tiger. "Please wait a little longer. I will definitely heal you," she says as her hands glow with pink energy. But just as she's about to pop her ultimate, a massive system alert goes off. "Emergency! Unidentified monster, estimated to be A rank or higher, approaching within 100 meters radius." The whole crew is shook as a massive golden beast appears and starts wrecking the gaff. Gizmo is trying to wake Vex up, but a new mob of jesters appears and surrounds them. Rin is completely shook, but then Jeeves jumps in to protect him. He starts wailing on the jesters with his bare hands, but gets completely battered in the process. Rian screams manager as Jeeves gets taken down by the sheer number of mobs. Ryan is getting absolutely battered by the jester mobs, but Gizmo jumps in to save him. The jesters are too strong though, and they take down both Ryan and Gizmo with ease. Just as they're about to be deleted, a massive wolf-like jester appears and unleashes a huge AoE attack, wiping out all the other mobs. Gizmo gets absolutely deleted by one of the jesters, and Ryan is having none of it. "Sister," he screams as he charges in to avenge his fallen comrade. Vex is also taken down by another jester, and Ryan is left to face the remaining mobs on his own. He's completely outmatched and is about to get deleted when the jester leader steps in and asks, "What is it?" Ryan is on his last legs and thinks it's the end of the line for him. Ryan is having a proper hero moment. "My role models are those who shine a light on the main character," he says as he remembers all the Chads who sacrificed themselves for the greater good. "I wanted to die cool like you guys," he thinks as he prepares to make his final stand. But just as he's about to be deleted, a mysterious new player in a red and white suit appears. Ryan is proper wrecked on the floor, but he cocks the new player. "Oi, it's Red Mask!" A wild A-rank hero appears. His stat screen pops up, says he's a proper copycat who can mimic finishing moves for the final blow. Ryan is shouting, "Oi, gat found! Go for the kill, Red Mask, now's your chance!" But Red Mask is just standing there, proper still. Red Mask just crosses his arms looking bored, then goes, "Not yet." Ryan's bare confused, like, "Huh?" But he ain't wasting the chance. He's getting back up for round 2. Ryan is getting absolutely battered by these jester mobs. Proper wombo comboed, his HP must be in the red, but Red Mask is just chilling, directing his film crew. "Oi, camera one, get on this." The cameraman is loving it. "Great angle, mate." They're farming clips of the whole squad getting wiped. Ryan is completely shook. "Oi, what are you lot doing?" But the director just ignores him and starts the final countdown. Drone on standby, action in 10 seconds. Red, get ready. 10, 9. While this bloke is sipping a drink, his crew are literally polishing his gear for the big entrance. The director shouts, "Ready!" But Red Mask is stalling. "Not yet. Gotta get the perfect shot," while the stunt doubles get absolutely clobbered. Red Mask just poses for the camera. What a melt. The cameraman zooms in on Ryan's battered face. Proper mint, that is. Good expression. He yells, "Let's get a bit more desperate," and then, "Okay, cut." Then we get a flashback. Some dodgy director bloke is chatting with Red Mask. "Oi, mate, your expression was great. Gave me the chills." Red Mask, the lead actor, just patronizes him. "Thanks to trash villains like you, the hero shines even brighter." Raya's proper baffled. "Huh," he says. "The director just laughs. Only joking, bruv. The viewers will eat this up." Red Mask, the absolute diva, says it's also he can stand out more. What a melt. Then he gives some cringe hero speech. "All right, let's show 'em. Hope prevails, lads." He walks off like a proper Chad. What a message of hope, he thinks. Cool, the kids watching a height. 5 seconds left. Hurry, the stream chat is going mental. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Red Mask makes his grand entrance spouting some proper cringe hero lines. "Oi, lads, don't be afraid. I'm here to carry this." Red Mask won't let you wipe. He lands with a massive, flashy move. Hot as fire, fast as lightning. The hero of justice is here. But Ryan is on the floor, absolutely losing his rag. "You bastard," he's screaming his head off. The other actors are bare confused, like, "Oi, mate, what's wrong?" But Ryan is still fuming at Red Mask. "You scamming git. Wake up, you melt. I'll fry you in shit water, you fraud." Ryan is still absolutely fuming, proper tilted. "You're the type of bloke who skips leg day." He screams, "Yeah, let's all wipe. I'll kill the lot of you." The cameraman starts losing it. "Oi, mate, we're live. Stop ruining the audio. Get out the way." But Ryan just calmly goes, "Your fly's down, bruv." The cameraman panics about a wardrobe malfunction and gets absolutely decked for his troubles. "Well, hello," Ryan says as the crew just stares. "What's with this guy? He was just a civilian a minute ago. Now he's got a proper power aura." Ryan goes full raid boss mode. "Haha, a civilian? You're joking, mate. Kneel." The camera crew is proper shook. The jester mobs are bricking it. Could it be the legendary Demon Lord? They're screaming. The director tells Red Mask to cut the broadcast. This geezer is more demonic than the actual monsters. "Ha!" Red Mask says, proper confused. "A villain threatening the staff." Red Mask finally clocks him though. "Good shot, I know that face." He's a top-tier stuntman, proper good at taking a hit. This is going to be a mint scene for the content. Red Mask starts laying on the cringe. "Oi, you cowardly villain, pack it in." Ryan is having none of it. "Course I'm a coward. I'm the villain, mate." Gizmo's proper baffled, like, "What is this geezer on about?" But Red Mask is fully hyped. "Yeah, that's a proper villain." He starts charging his ult and disappear. He drops a massive golden nuke, but Ryan just dodges it, easy peasy. I expected that. What a pro gamer move. He then grabs a cameraman as a hostage. Didn't see that coming, did ya? Red Mask is shook. A hostage? But then gets a proper evil grin. How underhanded. This is top tier content. Ryan is having a proper meltdown. course it's underhanded. I'm the villain in it. Then he just yeets the cameraman hostage at Red Mask. What a mad lad. The Jester Peanut Gallery are watching with 3D glasses. Proper loving the drama. Amazing this geezer's more of a villain than us. The director is screaming, "Get a shot of Red Mask." Red Mask gets up all dramatic. "You damn villain. For justice, I won't forgive you." The director gives him the signal and Red Mask launches a flying kick. "Prepare yourself." But Rian just smirks. "That's my line, bruv." Rian and Red Mask are having a proper Dragon Ball Z scrap, trading blows like absolute units. Jeeves is on the floor, proper impressed. He might actually win this. Gizmo is fuming. "Oi, this ain't the time to be a fanboy, mate. This red pepper paste geezer is a B-rank hero." Red Mask clocks it. He's just sandbagging for the camera. Proper BMing them for the views. He's toying with us for the drama. Rian's had enough of the foreplay. "Oi, mate, you've tanked enough hits. Let's end this." Then Red Mask gets serious, calling on Great Nature for a power-up. This is his final form for sure. The director is absolutely buzzing. "Oi, that's his finishing move. Get the shot." Red Mask starts charging up his ultimate. He's going full Captain Planet mode. "Fire, water, wind, earth," he shouts, summoning all the elements like a proper OG. "Grant me your power," he screams. The power level is over 9,000. The elements combine into a massive attack. It's about to be a proper GG no re. This looks hard as nails. The director is proper gassed. "Punch," he yells. Red Mask unleashes his final elemental Kamehameha. A massive wombo combo of fire, water, wind and earth. It absolutely clobbers Rian, sending him straight to the Shadow Realm. He's down for the count. Proper wiped. Gizmo is on the floor, totally shook. Damn it, it's over now. Red Mask's elemental punch hits like an absolute truck. The final explosion clears the whole server. The whole server is shook. The director, the kids, everyone is gobsmacked. But plot twist, it's Red Mask who gets absolutely clobbered, not Rian. "Huh?" he says as his face gets proper rearranged. What a tank! He goes flying, and the two Jester bosses pose over his body, thinking it's a GG, but the stream glitches and cuts to some random cat video. LOL. Then the Jesters clop Rian still standing. The true final boss. They are proper bricking it. "We see the Demon Lord," they scream and start begging. "Please take us in." Gizmo is on the floor, proper baffled, as the Jesters start pledging allegiance to Rian. "Oi, Demon Lord," one of them grovels. Rian looks proper chuffed with himself. "All right, shall we give it a go then?" he says, going full psycho mode. The Jesters start laughing along with him like proper hyenas. Then plot twist. He's laughing his head off, proper mental. Then a massive red hammer deletes the lot of them. The whole squad is proper wiped. Rian, the Jesters, Red Mask, all down for the count. Vex logs in looking absolutely fuming. "You lot are idiots," she says, proper disgusted. The big bad raid boss is spamming taunts. "What a foolish git, an absolute melt. You are finished." Tiger is proper moulding, screaming, "I have to be the main tank. I have to protect them all." He's getting wrecked by a nasty mental debuff. A wicked DOT for sure, screaming his lungs out, going full berserker mode, trying to purge the debuff. Then suddenly the whole vibe shifts. A flash of light appears. Tiger looks up bewildered, seeing a glowing cross. Like, is that the big man Jesus himself? But no, the light forms into a proper angel who floats down and embraces him. He gets a good look and it's Rose. She's popped her healer ult, rocking massive wings of light. Tiger is completely gobsmacked. Speechless, bruv. What is even happening? Rose is screaming at Tiger. "What are you playing at, you daft git?" Tiger's getting proper chain CC by shadow hands, yelling, "My body feels dead weird. I need more juice." The big boss geezer pipes up, admiring his strong spirit. Rose gives him the death stare. "Oh, you want to get deleted? Shut your cake-hole and obey." The boss gets all flustered. Here, this is well awkward, innit? Rose starts casting a big heal, thinking his mana is drained. This debuff is unknown spec, a proper nasty one. Just a bit more and I can purge it. Then a weird purple shard glowing into Tiger's chest, making him choke and splutter as Rose yells his name. Proper panicked. Tiger's build is proper bugging out. He's got a red and blue aura having a massive scrap inside him. Rose is thinking, what is this cold, dark debuff? His stats are at war. He's in absolute bits. Blood everywhere. Proper wrecked. Her voice booms, "You absolute melt. Don't you see what a state it is outside right now?" Rose holds up Tiger and Shade in some weird blood zone. She's absolutely fuming. "Are you two just slacking off in here?" Tiger starts whinging that Shade keeps bringing up old lore to start beef. Shade claps back, calling him a pathetic liability. "Get your story straight, mate." Rose properly loses it, screaming, "Shut up, you melts." She's had enough of their yapping. These two are all talk. Settle it like men. Tiger and Shade look baffled. Settle it how? Rose gets a wicked grin saying a gym bro showdown is obvious in it. Rose summons a whole gym with a massive barbell smash declaring it's a proper 3-lift powerlifting battle. Tiger is gobsmacked. This can't be the Sejim gym. Rose explains the first event, the deadlift. The rules are simple, 1 attempt each. The weight must go up by at least 10 kilograms every time. You get 1 chance, fail the lift and you're out. GG. Shade asks any questions. Then White Geezer tries to speak up. Yeah, one thing. But Rose shuts him down immediately. If there are no questions, then let's get this bread. Rose is looking proper unhinged, screaming, all right, pull-ups. Now Tiger immediately roars, let's go. Starting at 450 kilograms, what an absolute unit. He's straining every sinew trying to lift this mad weight. Shade is completely losing it, screaming, you daft git. 450 from the start, are you mental? Tiger is having none of it, yelling, I'll one-shot this thing easy. But then he gets completely wiped out, face-planting the floor, a massive epic fail. Tiger is proper salty after his epic fail, saying even if I wipe, there's no way a fake like you can pull it. But Shade just strolls up and reps the 450 kilograms like it's nothing. An absolute easy clap. Tiger is gobsmacked, speechless. Chibi Rose announces, Shade takes the W, score is 0-1. Shade is gloating, you lack imagination, bruv. This is my inner world, my rules. I can cheat engine this easy. Tiger claps back, don't get cocky, mate. My warm-up is over. Now the real games begin. Then they're both sat at the bench ready for round 2. Let's get it. Tiger starts the bidding at 200 kilograms, an easy rep for the big lad. Shade sees that and raises him double, 400 kilograms. What an absolute power move. Tiger hits back with 450 kilograms. The weights are flying up now. Shade claps back with 500 kilograms. Easy gains. Tiger is proper struggling now, grinding out 550 kilograms. The veins are popping. Shade is also feeling the burn, hitting 600 kilograms. The Tiger is at his absolute limit, redlining his whole system, screaming under the mad weight. Tiger hits an insane 700 kilogram lift, looking absolutely shredded. Tiger wins the round, Shade's gobsmacked, thinking this is too much plot armor even for a manhwa. The score is now 1-1, a proper nail-biter. Rose claps back, all right, no time, people are getting wiped outside. She screams without delay, it's squat time. Shade is gassed. All right, I'll show you then, while Tiger is just completely baffled. What's going on? Shade grabs the bar, saying the games end now. He slapped a whole ton on the bar, a mad 1,000 kilogram lift. He squats it like a proper beast, screaming, how's that then? 1 ton. Match that, you melt. Tiger's chibi form is moulding. 1 ton, that's a straight up cheat code, you can't do that. Shade's chibi just screams, bruv. You hit 700 kilograms, shut your cake hole. Your hypocrisy is over 9,000. Then the massive weight slams down, shaking the whole gym. The whole gym floor shatters from the impact of the 1 ton lift. Tiger gets absolutely floored, looking proper knackered and sweaty. Rose is having none of it. She points and yells, Shade cleared, 1 ton, your go now. Tiger's on his hands and knees, completely gassed. Shade looks down at him proper smug and starts the taunts. Huh? What's all this then? Don't tell me you're giving up already, are you? Rage quitting the match. Shade is proper gloating, yeah? You get it now. You see how trash you are, mate. Then the whole floor around Tiger starts cracking up. He's punching the concrete. Shade is baffled. What is this melt doing? Is he trying to get a run-up? You're having a laugh. Tiger goes full berserk mode, screaming as he rips a massive chunk of the entire building straight out of the ground. The absolute madman. Shade is completely gobsmacked. His jaw is on the floor. What is happening? Shade is absolutely losing it, screaming, Oi, you son of a git, this is well out of order. The floating building chunk is a mad 4,000 tons. He yells, enough is enough. You melt Tiger just screams and smashes the ground to bits. A massive shockwave sends everyone flying. He's proper straining under the weight, grunting, then gets into a squat position with the entire block of flats on his back. An insane lift. Shade is completely gobsmacked. No way he's repping the whole bleeding. Tiger is screaming his head off under the impossible weight of the entire building. No way this is happening. He's going full rage mode. Shade is just taunting him. You're still showing off, you melt. You know this lift is impossible. How many times do I have to tell you? Have you learnt nothing? Your bluffs are useless, you simple-minded, ignorant git. Tiger starts to push back with a barbell on his shoulders, yelling, just shut your cake hole. He gets a wicked grin on his face, saying a real man has 2 massive assets. And what a waste if you don't use them. You just watch me now. Shade is proper shaking, thinking, damn it, It's always like this. It'd be easier to just give up. Even Axel got wiped again. Tiger thinks, yeah, this is painful and difficult. Anyone can see I look like a right fool. But what can I do? This hurts like hell. But what will change if I just cry? I'll just have to take one step forward. Then a new voice booms, we're still young. We've got a good future ahead. A golden light appears around Shade. He is crying his eyes out. Shade is having a proper meltdown, screaming, damn it, you dumb git. He's pointing at Tiger, yelling, what are you dawdling for? Get up right now. Just lift those bleeding cement chunks up lightly. It's an easy rep. Tiger just gives him a cheeky grin while sweating cobs. Shade completely loses it, getting all up in his face. You're not going to lose to me, are you? He roars his own name, me, while glowing with a mad golden power-up. Tiger thinks no time for being a pathetic melt. Rose is screaming in his ear, just get it done, quick sharp. He starts the big lift, the whole building block on his back. What an absolute mad lad. The entire arena is getting wrecked. Debris flying everywhere, a proper chaotic boss fight. Tiger is giving it the death stare, full focus mode engaged. Then his Tiger Stripe briefs start glowing with a wicked blue aura. A proper power-up buff. He's gritting his teeth, going full beast mode, max effort engaged. 0! Tiger completes the lift. The ground shatters into a million pieces. The building on his back starts to disintegrate from the sheer power. A massive AoE shockwave ripples out, absolutely wrecking the place. Shade is getting completely owned by the raw energy, screaming his head off. What the hell is this ridiculous power? Rose is flying back, looking completely gobsmacked. Shade is moulding hard, saying the building itself can't handle this much juice. It's crumbling to nothing. The building reflects in Shade's eye just before the whole arena gets absolutely nuked. The structure crumbles to dust. And where it stood, a massive spectral tiger with a rainbow aura now sits holding the barbell in its mouth. What an absolute Chad summon. Shade is completely flattened on the floor, proper wiped out. But he's got a cheeky grin on his face, saying, hey, as expected, a proper GG easy moment for Tiger's ultimate skill. Tiger roars, this much is more like me, my final form. The whole gaff is proper wrecked. His massive spectral tiger summon glowing with a mad rainbow aura. What an absolute Chad move, he's repping the weight blindfolded. A true chimbro, looking absolutely diced, the raw power just wrecking the entire zone. Rose looks up proper godsmacked as Tiger stands over her looking absolutely hench in the sunset. A proper main character entrance. His leg is still crumbling from the debuff. She's thinking, did he actually beat it? What a tank! He looks down, thanks Jahan, I'm back. Kept my promise, didn't I? Rose is blushing like mad, completely smitten. Rose is proper cringing, calling Tiger so greasy. You never promised that you melt. Tiger is sparkling, covered in roses, while Heart King tells her to trust him. But inside, he's simping hard. This man's pheromones are too OP. I want him, I need him. The vibe shifts, and Tiger is looking dead serious, with a little cat on his shoulder, staring out at a forest, wondering is the next quest marker over there. Commander 5 is absolutely fuming. How are these trash mobs still breathing? The whole squad is getting wiped. Ryan and Vex are down for the count. Vex is thinking, blimey, my buffs just got nerfed. This is a seriously dangerous pull. Tiger tells Rose, all right, Jihyun, see you later. Then he just dips out. Rose is totally baffled, like, what are you on about, mate? Then Tiger unleashes thunder-breathing first form and legs it. Rose is completely gobsmacked while Heart King simps hard in the background. So Sexy Tiger is flexing his massive gains, a huge power-up, shouting, everyone just hang in there a bit longer. A bunch of hooded figures are having a laugh, roasting some geezer in a red helmet. You're not even wearing the right mask. You've got no mates. What a melt. Then we see the helmet lad, I'll call Goldie, looking absolutely wrecked.